Welcome to Rick's Diecast Racing, as emergency crews are standing by to handle all the wrecks that seem to keep happening down there at that finish line. They keep hitting that finish line left and right, folks. Hey, someone tell Cameron to get off that cop car. Up first, we got the car that is shocking the galaxy. Creeper in the 2016 Perfect Speedster, racing for Sean and Matthew Racing. Comes in weighing 36 grams. Car number 2 is my car, the Streak, a 2020 Corvette weighing in at 31 grams, racing for Zelda Diecast Racing. Up next, he may be old, he may be grumpy, but he is good, and he is the Old Timer, a 2009 Triumph weighing in at 37 grams. And up next is my wife's favorite car. That's right, it's Sidekick Sandy's favorite car, Butterball, the 1966 Volkswagen Beetle weighing in at 36 grams. Kicking us off tonight, up front we have the Creeper on the inside, the Streak on the out up front. In the back row we have Old Timer on the inside, Butterball on the out. We are racing! And this Creeper that gets out of that gate fast like he always does, he's blocking everybody off, but here comes the Old Timer trying to make a move, and he does! Coming into that killer straight, he makes a move into first place. Coming down here into that drifter straight, he's pulling further out, and as we come down here, look at Butterball trying to make a move around the Streak, and the Streak holds him off. We come down here to the end, it's going to be Old Creeper, Streak, Butterball. We'll check out the action here in that first part of that race. As like I said, Creeper jumps out of that gate faster than most people this season. If he would have just held the line right there and stayed on the inside, he might have held it. But he didn't. He went to the outside for some reason, and that opened up the inside for the old man to take the lead. And once the old man's got the lead out there, he was not going to relinquish it. You see the Streak got tangled up there with Butterball. Butterball tried to make a move around him, but Streak held him off. Somehow I feel there's a really bad joke there with an old Creeper streaking with the ball. That's the way it played out. And I feel like there's a bad joke there somewhere, but I'm going to bypass it as we're racing. And it's a Streak and the old man battling it out there, and the Streak does take over the old man. And they come down here into Armageddon corner. The old man's trying to find a way to get around him, but the Streak's able to hold him off so far as we come down here into that Widowmaker run. Here comes Butterball and then the Creeper. Coming down here to the end, it is going to be the Streak, old man, Butterball, Creeper. The Old Timer finds himself out front in both the points and in the racetrack. Lots of times that's just the way it is with the Old Timer, because he's really got it going as he takes off to a huge lead again. Coming down here into that killer straight, he's got a nice lead over Butterball, and Butterball's trying to make but he gets up on the side. Now we got a problem. Now Butterball trying to get around him, and Butterball cannot do it. Here comes Creeper, and the Streak is way back there. As we come down here to the end, the old man does hold on and followed up by Ball, Creeper, and then the Streak. It's definitely the Old Timer's going to be moving on to the bonus rounds this week, but the other three spots are still wide open, folks, as we are racing. And as always, when Creeper's out front in that front row, he jumps out to a fast lead. And here comes Butterball making a move around the Old Timer. Now he's putting in a block on Old Timer. That's going to allow the Creeper to get a big lead out there. He's hard enough to catch as it is without the help of Butterball. And we come down here to that final stretch. It is going to be Creeper, Ball, Old Streak. Alright folks, we're going to check this replay out here. As only a few select cars have ever jumped out of the gate as fast as what Creeper does. As he just is always out front there when he's just sitting in that front row. But look at Butterball make his move right around the old man, the Old Timer right there. Then he puts in a block helping out Creeper. I'm kind of wondering if there ain't some kind of backstory here between Creeper and Butterball, because they both got those long tails, whatever it is. And I'm thinking there's some kind of backstory. They're working together. It's going to be the Old Timer and Creeper moving on to the bonus rounds this week. And guess what we got, folks? We got ourselves a race-off. Of course we do. We always do. This time it's going to be between Butterball and the Streak to see which one will be coming back next week and which one will be eliminated. Let's head back up to the top and check this out. Based on points, Butterball's going to get the inside lane and the Streak will take the outside lane. As we are racing. And it's a neck-and-neck battle between them two. And here comes Butterball. Look at Butterball putting in that block and really slows both cars down. And look at that burst of speed picked up back up by the Butterball. Butterball, for being a little bitty thing, she sure does know how to use that body and just put a block in like nobody's business. For such a little car, that is just amazing. And as it is going to be Butterball. It's Butterball with a 1-0 lead, as I need to get it going here if I plan on coming back next week. If not, I'm going to be eliminated, and it is Butterball out to a lead on for me. And coming down to that first set of turns, I'm going to try to make my move in. I cannot do it. It's Butterball that's got way out there now. There's no way I'm going to catch him unless Butterball messes up on this final stretch. Here we go. It's going to be Butterball. Starting us off in heat number 2 is Sunny. The 2013 Lamborghini weighing in at 36 grams. Up next is Chris Selfridge. He'll be driving Queen Bee. The 2020 Nissan Leaf weighing in at 32 grams. Up next is one that needs no introduction, but we're going to give it one anyway. It's Mo Howard Jr. driving Long John in the 2012 Plymouth, weighing in at 40 grams. And our last car joining us tonight, making his first appearance of the season, is the V-Man from Norman Byrne Racing. He'll be driving Oates, a 2018 Charger. Comes in weighing 33 grams. Starting us off, up front we'll have Sunny on the inside, Queen Bee on the out. In the back row we'll have Long John on the inside, Oates on the out. We are racing. And it's Sunny being pushed there by Long John. Long John is being and banging all over the place. Now Sunny's pulled out to even a bigger of a lead as Long John pulls back. That's going to cost him some time coming down here. As we come down here into that Widowmaker run, all 4 cars are back under control and they're going nicely here. It's going to be Sunny. Oh, there goes the finish line by John. Long John gets hit. It's going to be Long, Queen, and then Oates. Once again, our finish line takes a beating. And once again, Long John, which started last race, starts taking a beating. As he's out front now, let's see if he can stay out front and keep himself from getting beat up again, like he started to get beat up there in them bonus races. Oh, looky there. It looks like Oates got held up back there on that first set of turns as Long John's got a huge lead coming down here into Widowmaker run. Sunny's trying to make his way around Oates, and it's going to be Long, Queen, Sunny. And Oates did decide to pull over right there coming out of that first set of turns. I'm not sure what he was doing there. That's a security parking area, so I'm not sure if maybe he was sharing some donuts or getting him some oat bran and getting ready for the next race. Oates is almost going to need a miracle here to get himself coming back next week as he's dug himself in a huge hole as we are racing. And you've got Long John out to the lead, and looky there, Sunny moves into second place. Is now down on that killer straight. She puts in a block on everybody, slows everybody down, but she slows herself down as Oates does move into second place, but he's not going to be able to catch up to Long John. Long John is way too fast. Coming down here to the end, it is going to be Long, Oates, Sunny, Queen. That second place finish by Oates in that last race does give him a chance, but he's going to need a lot of help in this last race as we are racing. Sunny does have the lead and jumping out of that gate, and it is Oates, and it's followed up by Long John as Long John's really pushing him in. Long John does take over second place, and we come down here now. Long John's up on the side. That's not good. Now Long John is flipped over. Can Oates and everybody get around him? Coming down here, it is going to be Sunny. Oates does make it around him, but Queen cannot, and it's going to be a DNF by Queen and Long. We're going to watch this race one more time, folks, before we check out the points, because this race could have really shaken up the points. As it was Sunny out to a bit of a lead, followed up by Oates, but you got Long John that's really trying to push off Oates there, and Oates is fighting back the best that he can, but Long John is just too fast of a car, and he's too good, but he has some control troubles up here. He gets up on the side, and he comes down here into that Widowmaker run, and just rolls it over, which cost him, but I'm sure he's going on to the bonus rounds, but that's not what the problem was, is it ended up causing the Queen to get a DNF, as Sunny and Oates did make it across the finish line. Holy cow, folks, a miracle did happen. Oates will be coming back next week, as that DNF by Queen cost her big time. But it will be Sunny and Long moving on to the bonus rounds this week. What a fantastic finish. Fantastic. It was definitely interesting. Starting us off in our bonus racing action tonight. Up front, we're going to have the old timer on the inside, Sunny on the out. In the back row, we'll have Long John on the inside, the Creeper on the out. We are bonus racing. As it is the old man coming out front, as he's being pushed there by Long John, and Long John uses that big long body of his to put in a block there on both Sunny and Creeper. Is coming down here into that drifter street. Looky there, you got Long John trying to make a move on the old man. Can he do it? No, he can't. It's going to be old, Long, Sunny, Creeper. This is what our bonus racing action is all about, folks. So we watch it again. We had a good, clean race here as the old timer's being pushed there by Long John. Look at Long John, just a slight balk right there in that first set of turns that really slowed down Sunny and Creeper. And Creeper's a pretty fast car, so that probably hurt him as Creeper does try to get around Sunny there. He can't do it, but watch us down here in the Armageddon corner. Look at Long John try to get it past the old timer, and the old timer is just a little too fast. Let's see if our second bonus race of the night is just as exciting as our first one was. Hell, it might even be even more exciting as we are racing. It is going to be Long John out to a bit of a lead right there. Coming down here into that, he's being challenged, but no, looky there, you got the old man. He gets spun around. He's usually very consistent, don't get spun out like that, and he's going to be back there in last place. We're not used to seeing him back there, as it is going to be Long, Sunny, Creeper, and Old. Long John's pit crew really loves to show off that car in the big winner circle. And that's what they're trying for now, is they are in the lead in the points. But in second place, nope, now in first place in this race. Is it's Creeper trying to make it get up there, but he got the old timer trying to get around Creeper. Can he do it? Nope, and it looks like Creeper's going to hold him off coming down here into that Widowmaker run. They're coming down here. It is going to be Long, Creeper, DNF by Sunny and Old. It is Long John that is dominating this bonus racing action tonight, as we have one more race left to go. And we are off and racing it. As it is Creeper out there to a bit of a lead, and he's putting in a block there on the old timer. He's putting a block on everybody, but the old timer still does manage to move himself into second place. Can he get around the Creeper? It don't look like he can as we come down here into Armageddon corner. All four cars are now in a nice line. Coming down here to the end, it is going to be Creeper, Old, Sunny, Long. I do not know why these cars feel the need to run into this finish line down here. Here we go again. Here comes Creeper. Once again, he takes a hit, and then he takes a hit from the old timer, and then takes a hit from Sunny. So not only do they try to take out the sign, but they get themselves taken out. So what is the purpose of actually doing this? And here's how our bonus points played out tonight, as Long had 14, Creeper had 11, Old Timer had 9, and Sunny was 7. I'm sure we all know who tonight's big winner is. I'm sure he's happy to be returning to that podium. Let's check it out. Congratulations to you all, as you were right. It is Long John. Long John is our big winner of the night, so congratulations to him as he finds himself right back there in that winner circle and continuing his dominance. I'm surprised he's not at the top of the leaderboard, but he's just not quite there yet. He's in second place. And we had a good bit of racing action tonight, as Long John had 27, Old had 24, Creeper had 22, Sunny with 21, and Butterball with 9. The streak was 9, Oats with 7, and Queen Bee with 6. Now, as we reach the halfway point of the season, let's see how the season point standings stack up. It's coming. Alright, folks, I was wrong about that. Long John is in top spot on that leaderboard. I thought the old timer was. But Long John's got a nice little lead up there on that number one. I wish he should be, as he's been so dominating. And you can see how the top 8 are played out right now, but we still got over half a season left to go. As Bebe's just barely holding on down there. We got a lot of cars that can come in here and pick up a lot of points in a hurry and put themselves in that top 8. Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed this presentation by Rick's Diecast Racing. We'd like to thank you all for joining us and all those that you see here on the screen that make this channel possible. Until next time, race fans, happy racing!